Hi Rahul, hi Ankit, welcome on YourPedia.
Hello, sir. Thank you for having us on your video again.
Yeah,
Morning, sir.
and this particular session, Rahul and Ankit, is very, very important. So this session is related to, telling students opportunities of higher education abroad, especially those students who tried GATE exam. As you are already aware, GATE exam in India is one of the, reason why students write GATE exam is for higher education in various universities in India, but only 15% students qualify gate, and among those 15% also the students who can get admission in top institutes may be less. So other students aspire to get equal opportunities or better opportunities, and in my opinion foreign universities can be one destination. So this our entire session today is related to that only, what kind of opportunities those students can explore in foreign universities in next couple of months. So those who are exploring such opportunities in India, and why not exploring such opportunities abroad also. So I start with you, Rahul, first, and my first point of discussion is uh, the student who has already prepared for GATE, written GATE, he's mentally prepared to go in, some institute in India, IITs, ISCs, or these kind of institutes. Now, why he will think of pursuing his masters from abroad, and if he thinks that that particular thing that I want to go abroad, then there's a mental block that again I'm to prepare for some exams now, and whether I'll be getting or not, and cost will be very high. So those are the things which stop students from exploring opportunities. So what is your take on that?
Mm. Okay, so actually, first thing is exams, as you said, like which exams they have to give for abroad universities. I would say GRE is not required anywhere except USA. So only in USA, GR is required. If they're going to European countries, GR is not required, first of all. And second thing is IELTS or TOEFL. And nowadays, I would say like 70 to 80% universities, they are saying like if you're from India and your previous education is in English medium, then you don't have to write IELTS TOEFL as well. You just get one certificate from your university, like your previous education in English is in English medium. So these exams can be waived off for you. So exams should not be a barrier. And other thing is like expenditure. Some countries are very cheap, like Germany. Education is free of cost. Only there's cost of living over there. So for that countries, like when you are in India, you think there is expenditure, but after joining the university, you'll get a lot of ways. You can do part-time jobs, you can do internships along with your studies, and you can save money. And the thing is, like, if you have to take education loan, that's not a big problem, I would say, because once you start getting jobs after your master's, salaries are very, very high as compared to India. People are earning in dollars or euros, and that is very high as compared to India. So I'd say, like, if you are not getting very, very good rank in basically GATE exam and you're not able to get ISCs or IITs, you can think about foreign universities. Opportunities are huge, salaries are good, career is good actually.
Okay, so all these things are very nice. So Rahul, but what about this mental block that lot of money
Mm.
will be invested and maybe I'll not get opportunities and all?
Mm. Opportunities are huge. So in abroad, I think when we are in India, we don't know there are two types of courses.
Hmm.
One, like in India, also we have MTech and MS. When you are going to abroad, there are two courses:
Hmm.
engineering and
Hmm.
MS. So these are two different courses.
Hmm.
Engineering is very, very easy to get. It doesn't matter like you have backlogs in your bachelor's or you
Okay.
have some study gap. It doesn't matter. If you want to go in engineering, it's
Hmm.
very easy.
Hmm.
And like when you are going for jobs, engineering and MS is same thing. But in abroad, like MS is mostly for those students who want to do PhD, and engineering for those students who just want to go into corporates. So there is mental block in the in students' mind, I would say. But if I think you are aware what is the process, what documents you need, what exams you have to write. So I think students can easily get these courses in good universities.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
So now I think Ankit, I'll ask you. about the opportunities. Like students in India, those who do not have gate score and all, they try self-sponsored programs in some institutes like IIT Hyderabad or IIT Jodhpur or maybe BITS Planning, where they spend 10 to 15 lakh rupees on their MS programs in these institutes. So I was thinking, why not they explore the opportunities abroad also? Please brief us about the opportunities which are available right now, next couple of months, for such students who may think of going abroad.
Okay, so basically we have a lot of opportunities upcoming in the next couple of months. So we have deadlines in universities like TU Munich and RWTH, Ruhr University in Germany, right? And then basically we have also upcoming session for Australia, and also we have intakes coming for Canada and US as well, right? So I think opportunities are immense once you do your masters. So you open up for a career in academia as in corporate, right? So if you want to do PhD, so obviously in our experience we have seen that you might get a better university than what you have got for your masters, right? So I think academic branding is a thing, and like you have said, IIT Hyderabad sponsored masters, basically is costing somewhere around 15 to 20 lakhs. So of course, for that price you can get a basically MS from Germany, right? So I think again, if you want an institution with better academic exposure as well as research facilities, and if these universities are providing you a very good career in abroad, so I think that would be really good. Students should and must consider these kind of opportunities.
Mm, okay. So when we say this 15 to 20 lakh bracket, so what is the cost incurred for such courses in Canada, Ankit?
Yeah, so Canada is a little bit expensive, but it's not as expensive as compared to Canada, right?
Mhm.
So it depends. Like Rahul said, we have two kinds of master's program. First one is M engineering, and second one is MS, right? So M engineering is called as masters by coursework. All you have to do is you have to finish 8 to 11 coursework within fourth semester. So you'll be taking like 2 to 3 courses per semester,
Mm,
and then basically we have MS, just like MTech of India. 1 year
mm,
of coursework, and second year you have to do research, right? So in Canada, if you want to get a master's by research, what you have to do is you have to approach a professor. Most of the Canadian universities, they do provide funding of somewhere around 15 to $20,000 for your masters by research program, right? So I think masters by research would not cost you a lot of money because you'll be getting funding. You can apply for scholarships, and then basically you can also apply for TA and RA positions while doing masters. And then basically we have M engineering. So getting funded position is a little bit difficult, but we do have students in YourPedia who got funded MS masters by engineering coursework based masters in Canada as well. Right. So for that, you have to spend somewhere around 10,000 to $14,000 per semester.
mm,
So that would roughly will be equivalent to 30 lakhs, 35 lakhs, in Indian currency, right?
mm, mm,
But again, this is not a huge money because again, if you are from, let's say, from computer science background, so if you have a little bit of understanding about programming, you can get somewhere around 40 to $45 per hour, right? And the average salary is somewhere around 80 to 90K per year. So that's indeed really good as compared to core branches, right? And then basically, if you have experiences in India, you
mm.
can get a job more than 100K, per year. So again, that's a good figure. So again, 35 lakhs in front of 100K looks like
Mm,
nothing, right?
mm, mm.
Yeah.
So you students need to come out of that mental mindset that okay, a lot of money will be invested, but that is an investment. So you invest more money, you get more money in form of jobs and opportunities also, and maybe they can work also simultaneously there, and they can optimize that particular expenditure while doing masters also, I believe. Anything else, Rahul, you want to add here?
Yeah, Ankit, actually, I want to ask you one question. So, in India, many students are facing this problem. If they are going to IITs or NITs, then only they will get good career. But what about abroad? Like this university ranking matters, or how to select this master's college if you are going for abroad education?
Yeah, so basically, in YourPedia, we do practice a few, basically ways to shortlist universities. So first of all, if we always tell our students to go to a university which is basically nearby an industrial cluster, so that you can get first-hand opportunities. If you are from core branches, if you're from computer science, doesn't really matter. If you want to choose a QS ranking, you can do that. If you have your own university, in mind, some sort of premium universities, you can also pick those universities, right? So, I mean, like, there are many ways to shortlist universities, but the thing is, I think the education is pretty much standard everywhere in all of these universities, right? So, if you want to go for a basically brand name, you can do that. But in case if you want to apply for safe universities and you want to have a good career, you can also do that. You'll be fine.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, and one more thing I want to know. So, if let us say I am a student, I have some backlogs in my bachelor's, then later on I cleared that, and I might have 2 or 1 year gap after my bachelor's. Is it possible for me to go to abroad for master's courses, let us say in Germany or Canada? What do you
Yeah,
think?
sure. So basically, I have seen a lot of students who have a gap of approximately 2 to 3 years, and then basically they have written exams like GATE as well, right? So students usually prepare for GATE exams like GATE and UPSC, and they have to invest their years,
Mhm.
right? So basically, again, I don't think it is a it is a barrier. So this is gap year is basically something a pretty much big issue in India, but in abroad,
Mhm.
it's not a big of a deal, right? So every other student is taking semester breaks, taking an year off in university while doing graduation, right? So that's why I think that the gap year doesn't really matter, right? So if you have, or if you are basically satisfying the admission requirement, so it doesn't really matter if you have gap years or if you have backlogs. So it's pretty much normal in
Mhm.
abroad. Students basically take 6 years, 5 years to finish their high school. So why would your gap years gonna be an issue?
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay. So I think if I have to summarize all this thing, I would say like if you're getting very good gate score, very good gate rank, you can explore opportunities in India like IITs and NITs. But
Hmm.
somehow if you think like you didn't get very good score,
Hmm.
there are many different type of master's courses in abroad universities.
Hmm.
Engineering courses there and
Hmm.
MS courses there.
Hmm.
If you think like your profile is not good, try for engineering courses. Opportunities are equal in both the courses,
Hmm.
and yes, expenditure is there initially, but you can take education loan because return on investment is very very high when you get the salaries. And also during your master you will get internship, part-time jobs, so you can recover some of your money. It's not a very high burden on your family. So I would say explore these opportunities if you're not able to get very very good gate scores. So that's,
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
think.
And one more thing I wanted to discuss with you, Rahul, like many students want to shift over from their core branches to, recent industry sought after courses, like maybe computer science and all, or maybe data science or artificial intelligence. When it comes to India, there are two issues. One, flexibility is less in universities. That is what I found. Like mechanical engineering to computer science, that flexibility I found is less, and competition is also tremendously high, especially in the good universities. What is your take if I'm from civil engineering, mechanical engineering, chemical engineering background, electrical engineering, and I want to pursue now masters in computer science? Will it be right move for me to try foreign universities where maybe the flexibility is more? What is your answer to that?
So I would say like if you want to shift towards machine learning, artificial intelligence, but nowadays every department, professors in every department like mechanical or civil, they are working on these projects where this machine learning and artificial intelligence is used. So you can go to your core department and you can work with those professors who are working on artificial intelligence. This is one way. Second way is like interdisciplinary departments, like this course of data analytics, which comes under industrial engineering. So if you're mechanical, go to industrial engineering, take the courses which are related to data science or data analytics. Your profile will build in that way. And once you enter the industry, or you can do internship on these type of things like data analytics, machine learning. Once you do this thing, your profile will build in that way. And once you enter into some corporate with this profile, later on you can leave your core branch and you can basically start in this way, machine learning and artificial intelligence. It's a very good opportunity. Salaries are very high nowadays in this type of department. So yes, it is a very good move, I would say.
Okay. Okay, so I think that sums up our interaction. Anything else, Ankit, you want to add?
I think the main thing which students back in India they have to understand is the best investment they can make is they can invest on themselves, right? This is the best investment. So don't be afraid. We all have that financial issues. We have seen financial issues, but there are so many alternatives to fix those issues. And you just go for your career. If you think that your career lies in abroad, or you want to join an university, just go for it.
That is very rightly you said, Ankit. Best investment is on education, and it always gives the best dividends. That is true. So if you spend more money, you will certainly get better jobs and better career opportunities. So they should not hesitate in doing that. And also, I mean, there are always way out. Even if you don't have money, there are loans and those things are available. Only thing is, students should be knowing that, and they should be aware about that. And we are there. We should provide that information to all the students. So let me thank you, Ankit and Rahul, once again for sparing your time for this interaction and for this very fruitful, interaction through which you provided a lot of inputs to the students. I'll catch you next week once again. Thank you.